Hello everyone. In this video clip, I will show you how to set up Ethernet IP communication to receive a 2D matrix code between an Omron F430 Smart Camera and an NX102-1020 PLC. I'm Trinh, Senior Application Engineer for Valin Corporation. Let's get started. So here's my hardware layout. I have an SAVK 24-volt DC power supply that I use to power up my NX102 PLC, my W4S1 Ethernet switch, and my F430 Smart Camera. I also have 3 Ethernet cables here. One of them is connected between the switch, the Ethernet switch, and the NX102 PLC. The second Ethernet cable is connected between the switch and the F430 Smart Camera. And the third Ethernet cable is used to connect between the Ethernet switch and my computer running Sysmac Studio software. In this video, I will cover only the Sysmac Studio portion. So first and foremost, you want to make sure your firewall turn off in your computer's Windows Defender Firewall. So you want to turn off these 3 selections. Then you want to launch Sysmac Studio. So you want to right mouse click on it and then run it or launch it as an administrator. Then what you want to do next is to create 2 new global variables. One data coming from the F430 and one for data going to F430 by double-click the global variable here. Then you want to right mouse click within the global variable. You want to right mouse click and select create new. Then you want to create 2 global variables, EIP_in and EIP_out with the data type of array of 320 bytes each. And be sure to select the input and output under the network publish to match the EIP in and EIP out respectively. Then you want to select tools and select Ethernet IP connection setting. Since we connect the F430 to the first port of the NX102, so you want to select node 192.168.250.1. Then the next thing you want to do is to click the add button to add the F430. A new window will show up and you want to type in 192.168.250.005 for the node address, since this is the IP address for the F430. Then you want to select the model name. You can click in the arrow down icon and select MV4D. And then under the revision, you want to select revision 1. And then you want to click add button to add the F430. Once you finish that, the MV-40 should appear. You then want to click register all to register the EIP global variable tags to this Ethernet IP connection setting. Then you want to click the register icon here. Then you want to select this connection icon and another window will show up here, and you want to click the plus icon to add tag. Then you want to select arrow down icon and select MV-40. Then you want to click the arrow down icon under originator variable and select EIP in EIP_in for input and EIP_out for output, respectively. You then want to click the top cell under target variable and enter 102 for this cell and 114 for the cell below that correspond to the input and the output. It should look like this once the target variable 102 and 114 are added. Then you want to click online icon so you can connect to the PLC. Once the PLC is connected, you want to click transfer to controller to send the Ethernet IP settings to the PLC. Another window will show up. You want to click yes to send, and then another window will show up. You want to select change to program mode and execute the transfer. So once the transfer is in progress, you will see this message here. And after the transfer is complete, you want to click yes. So that's basically allow you to finish the setup of the Ethernet IP configuration on the PLC side. To test it, you go back to the auto vision and you want to trigger the icon to trigger the camera. Typically, you will have a sensor that as a gate sensor to trigger the camera, but within the auto vision, I can use this trigger icon to trigger the camera, and that's what I did. And the smart camera will then read the 2D matrix code and decode it, and the string that it read will appear here. Then on the Sysmac Studio side, you will see the string the smart camera F430 read show up in this watch window that matches exactly what it sees on the F430 camera. So that's how the setup of Ethernet IP communications on the Omron NX102 PLC. I am Trinh, Senior Application Engineer for Valin Corporation. Thanks for watching, and let us know if you have any questions.